everybody, what is up? It's Take You here back with another video, and today guys we're gonna go ahead and review this 2015 iPod Touch 6th generation and see if it's actually still usable and stuff like that in 2017 and if you should buy it or not. So before we start this video guys, I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to Greninja Plays. He's a very professional Minecraft YouTuber here on YouTube, and he has about 160 followers on YouTube, so make sure to go ahead and check him out. Link will be in the description as always, so go check him out and we'll go ahead and get started with today's video. Alright, so guys, now just talk about the feature that the original iPod was made for, and that is playing music. So with this thing, music playback is actually pretty good, and Apple advertises it to be 40 hours for all music playbacks, and of course it supports Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, or any other third-party music providers. So yeah, you'll be safe on that. So also for this iPod Touch 6th generation, it is going to be supported for iOS 11, which means that you'll still have that 1 year to be safe with. So basically right now it's verified and confirmed that you'll basically have 1 more year with this iPod. So yeah, this is gonna be supporting iOS 11. I really am not sure if it's gonna support iOS 12 or whatever they call it. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I'm not really sure if it's gonna support iOS 12, but anything could happen. It can be unsupported the same time the 5S is gonna be unsupported, or by the time the iPhone 6 is unsupported. So yeah, there's always so yeah, basically it's really unconfirmed whether it will be supported after iOS 11. And also one of the pros of the iPod Touch is that it's the same A8 chip as the iPhone 6, and also the M8 motion chip as the iPhone 6. So basically the performance is actually decent, it's pretty solid. I played some Minecraft on there, and it seemed to not lag or anything. And playing it, it felt really smooth, and yeah, I really liked my experience with it. So I'm really satisfied with the performance of this. Okay, now, and the last pro for the iPod Touch is that it's actually the last iPod of its kind. Apple has already discontinued the iPod Shuffle and the iPod Nano. So basically that means that the iPod Touch is the last generation. So that means that the iPod Touch is literally the last iPod that Apple officially sells at their website. And so this can be viewed in two ways. First of all, for a collector, this is really valuable because it's the last iPod you can officially get from Apple. So from a collector's point, this might be good collector's item, but from an average consumer's point, that basically means that it's gonna be unsupported soon. And so from an average consumer's view, that means it's basically not future-proof, and that just brings the point of the iPod Touch's cons. And guys, the second con, which of course it's associated with it not being future-proof, is that the camera is only 8 megapixels, and it also only supports up to 1080 by 30 frames per second, while on the iPhone 6, it supported up to 1080 by 60 frames per second. So there's this kind of difference there. And so, I mean, 8 megapixels, it's still kind of okay in 2017, but I definitely think that by 2018, it's gonna start to fade away a little bit, as most smartphones today have 12 megapixels and they can already shoot 4K videos on them. So I definitely think that 8 megapixels, it's starting to fade away, and that just brings to my point of it not being future-proof. And of course, after all the cons that I said about the iPod Touch, you could argue that, of course, the iPod Touches still have use in 2017. You know, they're for younger kids. First of all, I'm just gonna say it right now. If you're buying the iPod Touch for music, I honestly don't recommend it for it, because literally all iOS devices can do that. So I don't think you should spend your money on a $200 iPod Touch for music when you can buy an iPhone 5 that still supports iOS 10 and can play Apple Music, or even iPhone 4S that supports iOS 9 that, you know, also supports Apple Music. So for you to buy an iPod just for music, I honestly don't recommend that. And I honestly won't recommend it for any other reasons either. So honestly, I really don't think that you should buy an iPod for any reason except for these two. So first scenario / reason is that, you know, maybe you have, you know, a niece, you know, a nephew, and, you know, they're about 5 to 10 years old. And honestly, I would think a $200 iPod Touch for their birthday gift or Christmas, I think that's honestly okay. They'll be pretty happy with it. And also for some collectors, because it's officially just the last iPod that Apple is ever gonna sell. So yeah, that should be the only two reasons that you should be getting it. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and of course leave a comment, whatever you like, any suggestions or anything like that. Make sure to write it in the comment section. I read all your comments, so make sure to do that. And also for anything else other than tech, make sure to check out Everything 1-3. It's a really cool channel where, you know, I do some gaming, you know, just everything else, as of course the name suggests. So right now I have a CSGO gaming video on there, which of course is also gonna be the link below. And yeah, anyways, also make sure to check out Greninja Plays. He's of course a very professional Minecraft YouTuber. His link will be in the description, so make sure to check him out. And guys, I will see you guys all later. This is Tech Dude, and peace.